take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress and tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Enjoying the feeling that tension and stress is just leaving your body. And I want you to imagine you're breathing in a wonderful feeling of resourcefulness, but also a magic ingredient. Breathe in that magic ingredient that amplifies your imagination. Breathe in that wonderful feeling of calm relaxation. And just allow any feelings of rules, limitations, and parameters to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. You can imagine that in reality, there are certain principles that are static and universal. Time always marches forward. Gravity makes life and movement predictable. Think of aging. Think of movement. Think of all those things that we take for granted in our reality. But then simultaneously expect things to be different within your imagination. You've had dreams of falling but never hit the ground. You've had dreams of the past that felt like the present, and the future that felt like the past. And as you get a sense that your imagination is not bound by rules, allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper relaxed. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a hypothetical scenario. Imagine one evening you're outside, perhaps walking a dog in nature, and just imagine what looks to be a spaceship, a UFO, hovers above your head and starts to gradually come down to your level. An energy, an entity, almost telepathically communicates with you to give you a choice. You can continue your life here on Earth, or you could join on an adventure into the unimaginable. There is a condition. If you enter this spacecraft, there is no returning back. And you get a sense that this could be a fascinating journey. You have some questions, perhaps about whether or not you can take your dog onto this spacecraft, and they affirm that it's okay. Maybe they give you reassurances that you will be safe and protected on this journey. So you find yourself agreeing to this great adventure and feel yourself hovering from the ground into the spacecraft, finding futuristic and feel that you are moving far from the gravitational pull of Earth, feeling yourself floating there in space as you make your way to a different galaxy. I want you to imagine that this craft can defy the laws of physics, exceeding even the speed of light. I want you to get a sense that before long you are in an entirely different galaxy, and you're making your way to a different planet to see a different way of living, a different civilization. And perhaps in this civilization, the way children are reared and brought up could be different from how it is back on Earth. Maybe many things are different. So I want you to imagine that the spacecraft lands on a planet of unimaginable differences. You're given a tour of this new world, a new planet. You can breathe on this planet, but that's about the only thing that is familiar. Imagine a world where gravity shifts gently and whimsically. Feel the sensation of floating freely, weightless, like a feather in the breeze. But then sense a comforting heaviness, grounding you firmly to this otherworldly surface. Embrace the freedom and stability as gravity dances between lightness and strength. You can breathe the air, but that's not the only thing you can breathe. Imagine yourself breathing in a luminous, nurturing liquid. Each breath is revitalizing, filling you with a sense of vitality and life. This liquid energy flows through you, purifying and renewing with every cycle of liquid breath. As you explore this strange world, picture a society where time flows in reverse. The longer you spend in this planet, the younger you become. See yourself growing younger, more vibrant and energetic. With each moment, experience a rejuvenating transformation, shedding years and gaining a youthful spirit. As you enjoy this feeling of being a Benjamin Button in this planet, notice a sky illuminated by multiple suns and moons. Each celestial body casts a unique light, painting the landscape in a kaleidoscope of colors. Feel the harmonious energy of these cosmic entities as they guide the rhythm of life on this planet. As you spend more time on this planet, you notice that your skin can absorb the radiant energy of the suns. You can feel energized and nourished as your body converts light into life. Imagine a strange new photosynthesis taking place in your physical body, eliminating the need for food. bask in the warmth and vitality that this photosynthetic power provides. There is nature on this planet, and see the flora around you changing colors like a living mood ring. Witness a spectacular display of hues reflecting the time of day and the planet's mood. Each plant tells a story through its vibrant transformation. Imagine a world where thoughts and emotions are shared telepathically. Feel the deep connection with all beings, understanding and being understood on a profound level. Language and speech are transcended, replaced by pure, unspoken understanding. Notice the expression of the children in this planet. They embody compassion and kindness, worthiness and self-acceptance. They project it, and they feel it constantly. As you look around this wonderful world, picture life forms with no fixed shape, continuously evolving in form and color. Observe as these creatures adapt and change, teaching you the beauty of transformation and the limitless potential of existence. As you look at the oceans, notice how they are aglow with bioluminescent light as water shimmers with life, illuminating the darkness. Imagine swimming in this sea of color and feel the serenity and wonder as you watch and experience this magical, glowing dance of the sea. And from the perspective of the sea, knowing this is a planet of intermittent and changing gravities, you can visualize islands and continents suspended in the sky. Then imagine you're now floating, journeying across these floating land masses, feeling a sense of awe at the defiance of gravity. Each step takes you through a unique and breathtaking aerial landscape. As you interact with the entities on this planet, you get a deep sense of new and unusual emotions. I want you to imagine, because you've been on this planet for a while now, the emotions that you observed, you are now experiencing. Imagine that you have foresight, empathy, the ability to feel and understand the future emotional impact of one's actions on others, leading to more considerate and far-sighted decision-making. This foresight, empathy is intuitive in all creatures on this planet, and therefore compassion is the default. You also notice pain, transference, sympathy, the capability to temporarily take on someone else's physical or emotional pain, to simultaneously give them relief while also deeply understanding their suffering. Notice how frequently this happens. There is a desire to empathize, to take away the pain of others. Notice a caring society. I want you to imagine there is motivational contagion, that if you were to observe another entity working diligently on a quest or a pursuit, you would feel yourself an intense, contagious sense of motivation. Seeing other people make progress instantly boosts your own motivation to do the same. This is a kind, compassionate society. And here, forgiveness is instant, partly because there is a payoff. The creatures on this planet experience an emotion where someone instantly feels elated and free upon forgiving someone, removing any lingering resentment or bitterness. This is an enlightened species. And you notice what it feels like to have a sudden, profound emotion that brings unparalleled levels of creativity and inspiration, leading to breakthroughs in art, science, and problem solving. It feels wonderful to have that eureka moment of enlightenment, not once a year, but sometimes several times a day. Everyone has a spider sense here on this planet, as you experience firsthand intuitive clarity, a clear, unmistakable emotional signal that guides you to make the best possible decision in complex situations, combining intuition and logic. Continue to explore this planet, particularly nature, as you experience harmony resonance, this powerful feeling of harmony when in balance with the natural world, promoting sustainable practices and deep environmental connection. You are not visiting nature. You are one with nature. You can remember back on Earth where love had conditions attached, rules, expectations. But here in this civilization, they experience universal love recognition, a unique emotion that allows you to feel a deep, unconditional love and connection with all beings, fostering empathy and compassion like a giant neural network, all working in harmony with every other entity. Here in this world, fear takes on a different meaning, as you experience an emotion that completely eradicates fear and self-doubt, replacing it with a sense of unshakable confidence and courage, particularly in challenging situations. And finally, notice here in this civilization, all entities experience a profound joy that arises from gaining and applying wisdom, encouraging a lifelong pursuit of knowledge and understanding. And because of the nature of telepathic thought, the resonance and connection with other entities, the high levels of compassion and empathy. When one entity in this civilization experiences great wisdom, it spreads like wildfire, and that wisdom then becomes part of a collective consciousness where the best possible way of thinking quickly becomes the baseline of thinking. I want you to imagine this is a strange world with different things that if you describe to someone back on Earth, they would think you're crazy. But I want you to imagine there is one final unique element of this incredible world. I want you to get a sense that there are many different parallel worlds in this planet, in this galaxy. Every decision creates entirely new parallel universes where there are infinite iterations based on every decision that ever takes place. Which means there was an iteration where you decided not to board the spacecraft. Allow this parallel universe to continue and enjoy this strange world of empathy, consideration, joy and compassion. But now return to the other iteration where you didn't join the spacecraft. But take on board all of these unique insights, ways of thinking, and perhaps new emotional resources that you can connect with to dramatically improve your life in the other reality. As you return to that other reality, continue walking your dog until you're back in the present moment, understanding that this was a journey within your imagination, just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. So now connect fully with the present moment as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.